What's up, guys? Once again, welcome to Lowrider Boulevard. We're back. It's Friday night inside the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Original Lowrider is celebrating and recognizing all these Lowrider legends. So make sure you stick around, watch the whole video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notification bell. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. It's free.
There's 11 awards and inductees for tonight's ceremony and celebration. There could easily be another 50. If everybody remembers me from maybe, let's skip back 2 years ago, then the first 15 when we used to do the Hall of Fame. It was an honor to meet everybody back then, and I felt that back to the same place, same bad time, same bad channel. Here I am again to continue the work that I did back then. I just changed the name a little bit. Craftsmanship, and then we have Car Club Dynasties. My first show I ever went to as a teenager, they had bands with fur on the dash and deagle balls, with badass murals on them. And the Lowriders looked the same back then. That's how I got kind of hooked. But the classics from Santa Ana, I mean, there were a number of car clubs that came way before us. I used to do this stuff when I was editor for 15 years. And I had to be careful what I wrote and how I express myself, because I have a lot of love. You will come up and get your award, say a speech, fair warning. Music will come on like the awards if you talk too much of it. So, the Legacy Honor Award is going to go to the Group Car Club's Danny Boyd. We don't recognize people like him enough. He doesn't get any credit because he doesn't ask for it. That's why he's here. And we have a ring for you, Danny. Wow.
Thank you.
And now the mic is yours.
Come on, that's it!
First of all, I'd like to thank Joe Ray for everything that he's done for all of us. I'd like to thank the original Lowrider. Also, I'd like to thank everybody for being here, representing Joe and what he's doing. I'd like to thank my wife and my grandson for being here, my daughters, all of my club members and crew. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here today. That's God's truth. For the rest of you guys are representing your chapters, and God bless all of you. Because you know what? It's a very hard thing to do when we get out there to represent. Times have changed, cars have changed. But you know what? When you're out there representing, it doesn't matter how you represent. To be up here is an honor. I could be up here all night. You gotta put you to sleep. But on the real, it's a very nice stuff, man. It ain't like going to jail. We need to go home. I mean, I say this because I know a lot of us have been there, started our time, did our thing, but here we are today. Let me tell you guys something. I've been through all that, and I thank the Lord above. And also, I thank my mother. I thank my mother due to the fact that she always said, out of 15 kids, she had one winner. And I thought she was right, but I was him.
This Legends Award Class of 23, the original honor award goes to, and it's spelled with 2 G's, big white individuals.
Oh, it's taking me a minute, y'all.
This is gonna be the best thing in my life, you know, and I give honor to thanks to it, you know, fans to get me in and get me going, you know, from starting the legacy of the Individuals Car Club. I've been a 38-year member now, and I just want to see the culture of Lowrider keep going. Like you said, they don't color you are, what you've done, who you are. You're still a good person, and this is our culture, y'all. Let's take this to another level. I love everybody.
Sonny, there's your award. Congratulations. All yours.
Thank you, bro. One thing that my culture, where my parents come, we come from nothing, you know. Like my parents, my dad and my mom, they would go to the centers and ask for help, right? This is serious stuff, you know, for clothes, for us, and for food. And you know what? One day I said I could do something for the community. It's about the kids, the family, la cultura, and having a whole family and mom. I got my kids, I got my family here. Thanks to them, I wouldn't be here. Thanks to my car truck, I wouldn't be here. They're solid, they've been good, and they've been supportive on everything that I do. It just doesn't happen on snap of fingers. It happens on a struggle, on a day where you're down, and sometimes you're like at the lowest point, and the only person you can look at is your own self to get yourself up and say, this game is fun, we're gonna make it happen today. And guess what? Sometimes you don't have the support, and you gotta do it on your own. And so today, I said, you know what? I can sit back and I said, you know what? My dream is come, because my dream was to be here and to make this an accomplishment and to do it for myself, the Lowrider community, my car truck, my kids, my family. And guess what? Now I believe I can take a break. Come on, thank you.
We always had a better idea. Frank Cordova was known as Old Man Frank. That's how we all knew him. And probably I was a little bit older than him, but that was his name then. But today, like I said, he put the word low in lowriding back then. I would like to welcome the son to come up and say a few words for the dad. This legend will go on forever. Can you please step up? It doesn't slam on the floor, it's just not working. Tell us about your dad.
Excuse me, everybody, I'm a little choked up. My father was a good man. He did a lot of work around different clubs. Did Danny Boy's Roots Car. Did Joe Ray's Las Vegas Car. He did the Penthouse Car for Lifestyle too. He actually lifted the ice cream truck from Ninth Street teaching Thomas. Yeah, he actually did that. Carson Imperials, he did Raw Oil's Technical Ecstasy. He did the Elvis car. He did Plum Crazy. He did Mario's Evil Ways, the first Evil Ways. He did Jerry Zapata's To Amazing Me. But I'd like to also mention that he had a partner, his name was Fat Bob Zapata. They got together to build the first radical hopper. And he also did the first car to hit 45 inches that came on Lowrider on the cover with Mark Spencer. That was back in 1977. You guys remember. This is for you, props.
All women that, you know what? I don't know what green lowrider you have. I'm sure it's in your garage, it's your husband's or your boyfriend's because you helped him pick the color. But it goes beyond that when you can do that. And she's got a story to tell. Juanita, we talked about it, so you know I'll help you and guide you along. I know you're shy, but This is your award. Come up here and say a few words, please. Juanita, here's your award. Your ring is right here. So the mic is yours.
I'm gonna get the ring first.
She wants the ring first. Women, right?
This is the first ring that I'm wearing on my left hand finger from something I truly love. I know so please bear with me and I'm trying not to cry. When I was 48, we built a new home. And I don't know any nook and cranny about it. There are times where my son will come home and I'll have the fingers pulled off in the living room. And I'm struggling. Ricky, come help me! Because it's just myself trying to get back together. I want to thank Joel, without Joel, we would not be here tonight. I want to thank my brother Joel Salazar, my sister-in-law Krisha, my son Ricky, my parents, all of my technical brothers and sisters. I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the women in Lowriding. This opens the door for all of us. All of us.
One Love Heart Club resides here in Las Vegas. And the proud Jim Brown, very introductions to this man is. Jim, it's an honor to give you this award. Right there is your ring. We're in your hometown, all the different heart clubs visiting Las Vegas right now.
Appreciate that, Joe. I'll try to keep it short as possible. First of all, I want to tell you, Joe, thank you for reaching out. It took me a minute to actually believe it. And I sat down and I'm like, God, it feels good to actually be acknowledged. I've really been innovated by a lot of OGs. I've seen a lot of people from the LA area. But here in Vegas, from Vegas, we got a lot of people too, people like Anthony Mason and Tolento and Lawrence, and they inspired me. I did the whole gamut of lowriding from artwork in 3rd grade, and when I got to like 6th, 7th grade, I built lowrider bikes. After that, when I got to high school, I had my first lowrider, the Cutlass. And then from the Cutlass, I graduated to, I think it was Pontiac Star Chief. And from there, I got to the 60s Impalas. And right now, I'm in my 50s now. I'm going to try 5. So I got another try 5 coming out. It's called No Vaseline. I do what I do because I love it. I never really did it for like acknowledgement or for some type of attraction. I just like building, and I'm artistic. And I do a lot of stuff from welding to fabricating and wiring. I do it all. So I just really just do what I do because I love the sport. But I didn't really have any idea what I was doing and all the people that I was affecting, what I'm saying? But, I appreciate the love. I don't see no color lines. I love everybody in here. I give a shout out to my wife. With this being my city, Las Vegas, One Love. I had a key to the city, but it didn't make it here in time. I wanted to give you a key to the city because I see what you're trying to do, and we're going to support you 100% whenever you're in Vegas, man. 100%. I see what you're doing.
We have another Legacy Honor Award. As an originator, your lifelong devotion, dedication, along with your leadership qualities, perseverance, and set the standards and traditions that will continue to have a long-lasting impact on all aspects of lowriding culture. This goes out to a founder, to the Good Times Car Club. Their founder goes by the name of Paul Sanchez. Been there forever. He's an old face, he's a new face, but he's a face of good times, and there's only good times when you're lowriding. That was a perfect name for a car club. Taking all the major trophies for seconds, almost 3rd place when he became Lowrider of the Year. But before that, there were decades. You've seen a whole lot of pictures and a whole lot of champions in your car club and family. You're the founders, so all yours.
First, I want to thank Joel, Lowrider, for
this award. I really never asked for anything you can always give.
Another memorial award. This is dedicated to the memory of an ultimate friend, mentor, and caretaker of our lowriding culture. VMAX. Live for those he loved, and those he loved will always remember his passion and devotion, as his spirit will live forever through us all.
Son, and I just want to thank everybody who supported him. You got your cards built by him. Love him for everything that he done for the Lowrider community. So we appreciate the award. And send it on to behalf. Thanks.
Thank you, God bless. And this guy, yeah, he's got a little bit softer now. He's not what he used to be. He's probably a lot smarter. But you know, the best of our lives is when we were young. And sometimes, whether we did them wrong or we did them right or whatever we did, that was us. And we wouldn't change those days for nothing today. Yeah, I miss that guy back then. I know that we all eventually slow down because it's all the hard work and dedication that we put in and make everybody believe our culture and what it's all about. I apologize for years ago not having to stand up to everybody and say, but then again, we stopped that. We stopped that award ceremony for 4 or 5 years because it got expensive. But man, I've always looked up to you, and for me and for a lot of people here, whether you came up here 5 years ago to get this award, you've always deserved it. We just dusted it off a little bit for you, brother. Come and get it.
I think this is probably the first stage that I've been on. I'm not about myself, I'm about my car club, I'm about all of us that are here. I'm heavily about lowriding. The one thing I did notice about lowriding, I'm 52 right now. When I was probably 16, I noticed it wasn't really about family, nothing. It was about us and all the men that are here and this and that, doing this and that. And I didn't like that because I'm a family person. My dad was murdered when I was 2 years old. Didn't really have a dad there. So I was kind of the person that watched, even in my neighborhood, to look out for the kids that were bullied, that were messed with, whatever the case was. I wasn't with that shit. I was with about, you know, you out there doing your thing, everybody gets a chance. So in my club, the big thing is, no matter what someone's coming in with a bike, no matter what it is, I'm gonna make sure if they're a real person, they're serious about what they're gonna do, I'm gonna make sure they have an opportunity to get involved. Big thing that I did when I started Rollers Only for me was, it didn't matter if you were male, didn't matter if you were female, didn't matter if you were 50 years old or you had the baddest car, if you were 12 years old and you had a model car you were showing me. I've been watching it, I guess, for about 38 or 40 years now, and lowriding has came a long ways. And there shouldn't be any car club animosities. I know back in the days it was always weird stuff with, oh, this club said this, did that, whoop-de-woo. But in all reality, no matter who I saw here, if you were on the side of the road even 10 or 15 years ago during that time, I would have still pulled over, no matter where I was at, and made sure you were good if you were on the side of the road or if I know the sort of lowrider that was down. I'm not a big speech person, I'm a quiet, silent leader. I probably have about 2,000 members in about 90 different countries. Does that make my club any better than a club that maybe started 5 years ago, 1 year ago, 10 years ago? No, it doesn't. This sport grows, and to me, if you're starting your club right now, I'm gonna back you up and support you even if you had a club for 50 years. So it's about how you come and approach, obviously, each other and how we do our stuff, but I'm honored and flattered to be a part of any of this. I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for spending time listening to me. Like I said, I don't really do speeches, but it is super cool, and thank you, Joe, very much. I greatly appreciate it.
I love you, brother.
And I love all you guys. You guys take care. Thank you so much. Original Lowrider. Thank you, guys.
In appreciation for your loyalty and dedication on authentic character. Originals. There's only a few of us out there that are real and original, that start something from the beginning. This man, you know, I don't know how some of you guys do it out there with chapters. I think in my car club alone, I've got about 4 chapters as it is. But for guys that have 30, 40, 50 chapters and go worldwide and all that, God, is that a pain in the ass. But you know what? Quantity is a lot. We got to take over the world. And without chapters, I don't think we'd be where we're at today. But as far as lowriding growing and to become worldwide, you have to be an original person to get this award. And you gotta be the straw that kind of stirs the dream. You have to be the role model and fly the same flag. Called the Imperials Star. P.G. Rodriguez. And I asked the founders and presidents if we could sit together. It was very cool for all of them. And I asked them, can you bring 2 or 3 of your strong members, member meeting in the garage, and cars and so on? Ultimately, I think by a car, and I can get together for 10 minutes and go on north.
To all the years, you know, for everything that we've all been through, and we appreciate it. Because without all the helpers, who knows what it would be, but we're like one of the newest clubs, I guess, out there still. But I appreciate everybody, appreciate my family, all my members that were here tonight that came all over the United States. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And to everybody, let's just keep pushing forward and peace on the streets. I know everybody. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
And my babies. Thank you, brother. All right.
I didn't know lowriding was the thing to do back then because it was a gang on wheels. And these special people, Julio, Rela, Fernando, Jesse from the Imperials. My conscience used to compete with the Imperials a lot. But you know, before Jesse passed away, you know, all the competition and everything we went through, I went to visit him in his last days. And I respected the man because he called me Ray, you know, by my last name, you know. You know, Ray, maybe one day we'll meet again up there and it won't be as much as a struggle. We could have been even better friends. They came before me. I came in way after. And it was their world that I came into. Sure, we're all young and we act foolish sometimes. Okay, whatever animosity I had back then, I had nothing but love for the Imperials. Because they come to every show and support. But so do the dudes. So does everybody else in there. And I may not be the most deserving person to be up here. I make mistakes. I'm not liked out there sometimes in the world. I'm always late maybe. But it's hard to trust and put things together. Almost I got a great staff, but it's hard to take it to another level sometimes. The dudes have been around for decades, 5 decades now. And though Fernando and Julio are not here, and I'm here to spread their good word sometimes about them, they have a man that is a mentor to them and handles everything, does those extra mile because of those guys up there that founded this club. Steve Noval, you have to come up here if you would like to bring your wife. Please come up. So Steve represents all of the groups, all the different chapters.
I just want to close by saying thank you to everybody out here. And my greatest thank you is to my best friend right here, my wife, who supports me and goes to me everywhere I go and is dedicated to my life. So I thank you all. Thank you.
have your mom and dad here, and that's a great upbringing, and they should be proud of the son that they have. And this award goes to this man because he's been special for decades to all of us. He's made a commitment. He's a big piece of the whole puzzle that puts this whole picture together. And he's righteously earned this. So I know he's been your son and a big part of your family, but he's our family too. With love. Thank you very much, Steve. God bless you. The whole club, man, has always treated me with respect and always supported me because it's your legacy, man. That's what they all live for. So this is your award. And yeah, times have changed, John, and now you wear a suit. You're a proud businessman, but that pin on you today still tells you you really damn are. That man in that magazine, holding that rifle, in charge. Come and get your award.
This is nice, but this Legends Award belongs to so many others that came before me. I think of these guys a lot. Here I am sitting up here. I started lowriding, and Joe, by the way, I'm Italian, full blood. I came out of New York, 17, I started lowriding. Here I am 55 years later, and I'm getting a legacy award, so I can't do that. And I gotta say, a lot of people don't know this about me is, guys like Group, they inspired me. Guys like Imperials, they inspired me. I mean, my neighbors, Big Larry from Imperials, he was my neighbor around the corner. Togo from Click, he was my neighbor. I mean, there were so many of you guys that inspired us. And when I started the Majestics, people like D-Mac, who got this award for leadership last year, and honor. But if it wasn't for the Majestics, there'd be no Little John. Little John started it, but you know what I did want to start, which you all know, is a multicultural car club. And look around, that's what I have. No one is a legend without the people supporting it. And Majestics support me. They have probably the best leadership, and I'm talking just our club. The leadership that they have, plus the members they have, they're giving up. Just like any of you car clubs. Because these colors don't mean anything. We're all the same. Because being on wheels, I think the Majestics didn't have a good reputation back in the day. And we've improved, and we're a different car club now. But it's because people like you, Imperials, Group, Click, all of the different car clubs here, lifestyle, I can't compliment you enough of what you achieved, how you brought your car clubs to another level. This lowriding now is a phenomenon. I like the idea that women are starting to lowride. In our club, we're bringing more women in, they're building cars, and we're going to continue to do that. And like you heard everybody else that spoke tonight, this is all about family. And you know what? This is a movement. This is no longer lowriding. This is a movement. You're me, I'm you, as one. And look at all the imaginations out there. Joe said nothing changed, but a lot of people's imaginations, look at those cars. I mean, that tells me the difference about a person looking at their ride, what they develop, and how they put their ride together. Because now we all shake hands, we hug each other, we love each other. When did that ever happen? 50 years ago, believe me, who would look at me, I would look at you. We all thought we were bad. This journey is not without all the help of you each and this car club, the Majestics. And that's how this journey is gone, and that's how this journey will end. And I'm just happy that at this age, I'm up here to receive this because this should go to many, many people and beyond Little John. So keep up the good work, keep this lowriding going, and keep supporting the girl.
Those are some great pictures up there. Mario Gomez grew from Carter Pro Paints. We pay tribute to the custom painter and designer who brought vibrant colors to the world of lowriding with his endless flakes and pearls and candies. Mario's love for lowriders was evident in every spray as he showcased the limitless possibilities of lowrider art. Today his legacy lives on through the new generation of painters who exemplify his passion and continue to use his artistic talents of color mixing and unlimited designs to create stunning lowrider masterpieces. To lose this guy is something that I preach today for everybody that is here. We're all getting up older in our 80s. Hell, you could be 20 years old and get in front of a train tomorrow. We're all getting older. There's a lot of familiar faces in here. We all have to make sure that we all carry a torch and we're all examples and role models and mentors and originals here. Everybody here is a designer. We're all talented. We're all artists. Some of you creative, especially the women that help with the colors. What I want everybody to know is that we just have to continue on like we were and never change a goddamn thing, ever, no matter what, because this is the way of life. Would somebody lights up Park Club come up and get this award for Mario?
All of us right here are Candy Factory members. Very limited. Many people tried to get in that club, the Candy Factory Paint Job Club. It was very hard. Mario was a badass painter. I knew him not as long as these guys, but butterscotch was his favorite color right here. He goes, oh, you want a butterscotch? This much, you know? But that guy just had a bag of tricks. He would just come out with bags of tricks. Once you've seen something, he had more. He had more. Nobody else can go in there to fix his paint because he just mixed and mixed. Oh man, if you remember, once you get a full pattern paint job from Mario and you get a chip, you're done. What are you gonna do? But anyway, there's a million more stories I really can't talk about.
I want to say this. Viva la raza, praise the Lord. You know what? All you guys here, bless you all. Your families, your cars. This is a beautiful thing because without any car that is here, we wouldn't be shit without it. We need everybody here to make us all what we are right now. Thank you, everybody. God bless everybody.
When it comes to artistry and craftsmanship, you know they all have a name behind them. This is going to somebody that's more like a family than a car club, but they are like a car club because they're just a whole family of builders. This award, I know you wanted it a long time ago, and you don't, the way you're going, you could get this and a lot more awards than this for the next 15 to 20 years. But Michael Tovar, you're an inspiration to me, whether you know it or not. I give you hell and I talk a lot of shit about you because I love you more, you know that. I like your brothers too, but it's you that has them alive and well right now, man. And I think that you sometimes are the mentor of that whole family. I know that you have the artistry and craftsmanship. I could read off all these beautiful words here to define you. But then again, everybody in this place already knows about you. So come up and get this, hang this up there with a many awards you and your family have gotten. And just say a few words.
This is crazy, man. This is really crazy. First of all, I want to say thank you to my family, my wife, my compadre, and all my friends here. You know, I want to tell you about a little story. About 16 years ago, I was at a show in San Mateo, and I just got done unloading my car. I was at a show, and Joe comes walking up, and he tells me, he goes, you know, Michael, he goes, in this lifestyle that we live, he goes, in my eyes, he goes, we have teachers and we have students, and you're a teacher. And you know, those words stuck with me. And I'll never forget those words. You know, sometimes in life people tell you things and you don't forget whether they're good or bad. But for me, it was all good. And I don't know if that's what kept me going all these years. But Joe, thank you for those words. I want to introduce you to my teachers. And they're the best teachers anybody can have are my brothers. And if it's okay with you, Joe, then my brothers stand up, Andy, Paul, and Bob. And you know, I really mean this to them. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. Because they took care of me. See, we grew up in a little barrio, southeast of Los Angeles. And we took care of each other. We had a mother, I had a father that passed away at a young age. These guys took care of me. All these guys were my father. So, that being said, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Marcel.
I was talking about the Bay Area. There's a plaque here that if we all look through the old times of Lowriding today, you can see the Bay Area Bridge on it. And it was a car club called Low Creation. And they're here tonight, and they're one of our historic, epic car clubs. No matter how far they're from, they've held it on just like all the car clubs down here. Low Creations is a logo. When you recognize that plaque, you know exactly where it comes from. And it's an honor to give that car club everything about them, all their history. We've watched the styles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
President of Location Car Club got started in 1974. Our original president, Derek Moore, passed away in that case. So anytime we get a board, we get a chance to speak, I'd like to always mention him. We had a couple other members who passed along. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have had a chance to keep this thing going. We look up to Southern California. I keep hearing about Northern California, but we bring our cars to Southern California to get a lot of work done. We've been looking into lotteries, overflows, Imperials, Click, Blue, and when we have our meetings, I always bring up these clubs, how clean they are, the style, and just to keep my guys motivated. And it works. It takes a lot of dedication to be in the club. And we're actually going on our 50th year next year. So, say today, we're going to put it out there. Now, we can get all these promoters to come together so we don't have to pick and choose who we go see because we come regardless. If they can get along, we can all get along. So, hopefully, they can work their things out and we can just keep this going because we all love this sport. And I see why we should have to choose who we go to be in this. A lot of us here, believe it or not, we all follow each other on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and a lot of us don't even know each other, but we follow each other because we're all doing the same thing. So again, I just want to say thank you to the original Lowrider crew. Beautiful show, keep it going, and have a good weekend.
I've been professional everywhere you can be. Got a beautiful chance to finally get out there and go enjoy a picnic at Eldorado Park.
Alright, what's up, man? First and foremost, I would like to thank God for giving us all the strength, life, and ability to be here today. Consider my life for sure. And I would like to give a shout out to all my peers, all the recipients, well deserved, you know. I love y'all all, you know. For me, I can say I'm here more so for the support, the original Lowrider, the culture. It's the culture for me. It's not about the awards. There's no color line. Never been no color line with me. I was raised with blacks, whites, Mexicans, Italians, and all of my buddies, and still are my buddies, straight up. So I do it for the culture, and I like to speak on this. We cannot put enough emphasis on this. We have a responsibility to the kids. We have a responsibility to the children. Like those before me spoke and said that, you know, the youngsters, we need to pass the torch. We have a responsibility to guide them, to help navigate them through this journey of life, not just about the low ride, but just in life general, period. I love the ladies. The ladies is represented. You know what I'm saying? The ladies is represented. I have two beautiful daughters that will serve anybody if y'all come along. For sure, you know what I mean? But it's just about the love for this girl. So I want us all to continue to be there and love each other for sure, because y'all ain't guaranteed to none of us, you know. Let's continue to push it. Like Lil John said, this is a movement. I always felt it was a movement. And if we're out there on the boulevard, on my way up to the city, we won't build it if you won't drive it. We gonna come up in the show and hang out and all that, but we gonna go to the picnics, we gonna go to the boulevard, and for those who's real sensitive, you know, men should be that sensitive. We spoke about this before, Joe. If somebody hit the switch over you, man, that ain't nothing, man. That was a form of salute. What's up, man? On the other side, so don't give me your feelings about it. Go back to the drawing board and get some motion. Because if you see me out there, if y'all know me, I'm hitting the switch. And I'm not here. With that said, I love all of y'all. Thank you, Joe, for having us. The pressure to keep going what we do. You know?
Thank you, everybody. Right, my inspector. I'm the president.
Have a good night, everybody. The beautiful thing about being an inspector, because I'm elected inspector, you know, I'm elected. The beautiful thing about it, no one gets a plaque without coming through me.
As far as people just cannot believe how they're building, how well they are built and created, how colorful they are. And that separates us from everybody. And so do the Imperials. So do the Imperials. So I've always looked up to that car club. I know things are way different than it used to be back then. And I love these guys to death. They've always been the gentlemen, and they've always been that car club that I've always looked up to. You know me saying that? You know I've changed a lot of this. I know you're recording me, goddammit. But you guys come up here and get your award. The Imperials Car Club Dynasty.
Had about a 5-page speech. I'm gonna condense it. Being the educator that I am, that's just who I am. Next is the Lowriding. First, first and foremost, I want to congratulate all the recipients and also all the car clubs. Let's get everybody in here a round of applause. Thank you for being here. Thank you. The heritage of car club dynasties, whether you're a new club, an old club that's been around for a while, you have traditions, and you brought those traditions to your communities. Not only in California, but throughout the whole United States and throughout the whole world. Pushing that culture of lowriding, which is so, so important. Many of you probably don't know, but lowriding roots reach back to the 1930s. So it's going to be about 100 years coming up, 2030s. when we had the Pachucos, we had the Zoozers. Back then they called it the Paseo instead of cruising. Let's go for Paseo. That was a cruising night in the 1930s. We've come a long way. A group of young men from Garfield High School, about 7 of them, who rolled in the first rides on stock 14-inch tires. With moons, craters, pyramid throughout Los Angeles, whether it was Beacon Heights, the Boulevard, Puente, Southgate, Beacon Heights, and many more neighborhoods. That's where it started. Soon other clubs began to spring up. The Imperials, we've always had a standard, but we're always remaining humble. It's about how we can further the sport of lowriding. It's not that one club is better than another. Sure, we had our competitions in the 70s, and Joe and I discussed those. But you know what? It all comes down to you people here, the cars out there, the cars throughout the Southwest, throughout the United States, throughout the world, that put things together. And all individual riders do this, but get back to the community. Become positive first. It's important. It's important that during those holidays, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas, that we support the local churches, that we support the people that don't have the things that we have. So it's always about giving back. The Imperials have always given back, whether it's Thanksgiving baskets, Christmas toys, having car shows, passing out the toys. We continue the trend. The Imperials Car Club will be celebrating 60 years in 2025. But I also want to thank all the former members who flew that flag, all the members who made friendships. A lot of marriages were created, but also a lot of divorces too. Right? You're not going on board, hey, watch me. The Imperial Brotherhood is special. The club set the standard, which is still held today. And again, we look up to many of you that are on there, many of the car club, the individual buildings. We look up to you. Jesse Gallaudet Sr. was my mentor. I grew up around the block from Jesse, east Los Angeles, on 60 Minute. And since I was 10 years old, the first 6 years old, team those scrapers and those rifles, I always wanted to be a person. Got that wish. I wish was granted when I became a member in 1975. I was honored and humbled to follow the footsteps of Jesse Gallaudet. Lastly, I want to accept this on behalf of all former members, some who passed and will always be in our hearts. Accept this award on behalf of all the chapters. Thank you, Original Lowrider, again, for being bold and challenged to recognize the clubs. I think that's important. And the individuals also challenged to thank them. Gracias from the bottom of my heart. Let's continue to grow the Lowrider movement. We are all proud to fly that flag. Those colors, that big, that tattoo that you have in your arm, right? We'll continue to be the role models of our youth and leading. There's a lot of talk about that today. And I hope that you reach out. And I'm going to challenge you already. We need to start talking about providing scholarships for our high school kids.
The name of the big K and the little Q, the Click Car Club, is been one of the car clubs that our forefathers and that story I told you right now goes to all of us. The clique, the Imperials, the professionals, and low creations are all a major part of who we are today. The Dukes, the Oldies Car Club that's here today with their fantastic cars. Everybody that's here, One Love, Lifestyle, Santana Car Club, all the car clubs, the travel team, Majestics. We all take a piece of each other. Maybe it's a competition, but we all copy each other. From the sewing on the colors, the stencils, the artwork, the t-shirts. You see how everybody was dressed up tonight? From low creations to professionals, the colors that they wore were very nice. Very well represented. They represent lowriding, and that represents all of us, no matter the color. So, I would like for somebody to come up, if it's a couple of you guys to come up and represent the clique, BK Little Q Car Club,
on behalf of all the members. I would
especially tonight where Click is being honored and recognized as the Dynasty Car Club by no other than Joe Ray himself. To understand the meaning of this award, first you need to understand who Joe Ray is. You see, Joe Ray is a true historian that understands the history and the culture. A living validator of the past and the present of lowriding history. He's been quoted and written hundreds of articles speaking on almost every topic that has to do with lowriding culture, lifestyle, and its members and their cars. Through his publication, Click has been recognized around the world with images of cars on the covers and the inside of magazines he has been part of, such as Lowrider magazine and now Original Lowrider. Witnessed and validated our past and our history accomplishments and has seen our strengths and our early success and present achievements in lowriding. Joe Ray, you know Click. I know you know Click. Established in 1964 in the streets of East LA, Click started as a walking club at a very important time in our history. This was a time when America was at war. Chicago's forever attack and the quest for social justice was in full swing. Click understood the power and the unity of development, expression that translated into Spanish lifestyle in East LA. By this time, lowriding was in full effect, and lowriding car clubs started to establish themselves. Lowriding was here and made no mistake. Click quickly developed itself as a strong lowriding club and was not to be reckoned with in the streets nor in the shows. Ray did an interview with Phoenix chapter and was amazed over our recent development and expansion in Chicago, showing the world that after all these years, 60 to be exact, we have not stopped our progress or our growth of our brand. Joe Ray is very familiar with our mentor, Jose Martinez. Jose has been an established member since 1974, and his contribution to the club has helped us receive this award without a doubt. And after all these years, he still stands present with us here today. Be here and do this for so many years, and continue this and be strong at the game. But we accept this by the chapters that make Click. San Diego chapter, Phoenix chapter, East LA chapter, Orange County, Inland Empire, New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, DFW, Texas, El Paso, Colorado, Violet Veriada, Kern County, Ventura County, and Big Bomb. Thank you, folks. Big K, Little Q, we love you all. Good night.
If you guys notice the trend as the shows go on, from Long Beach to LA to this, that's who we are, and that's who I believe in. I believe in you. You guys believe in the same thing, and we need to showcase ourselves to the world and prove who we really are. And all that matters, like I've always said, as long as we get home safe. Never forget what we got out of this is the fantastic memories tonight, and the most important people that came up here in front of their peers. A lot of different car clubs up here that deserve to be up here, and there's quite a few of you up here that next year will be up here just as well. Just can't fit everybody into it all at once. Click Car Club Imperials, congratulations. Low Creations, the professionals, you know, the rings, the whole thing. I wish we could do a whole lot more, but you know what? The greatest gift we have tonight is that we all acknowledge and respected and cheered on everybody here that deserved and received an award tonight, and that's all that matters.
Hey, what's going on, guys? You guys just witnessed the original Lowrider Hall of Fame inductees, Lowrider legends. Thanks for watching another Lowrider Boulevard video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that like button. If you're already subscribed, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. It's free. Go ahead and do that. Join the club, Lowrider Boulevard. See you guys next time.